For almost 14 billion years, the universe existed without you. Stars were born, galaxies collided, entire species rose and disappeared, and somehow humans are alive today. Opposable thumbs, complex brains, fully self-conscious minds that no other species or organism has ever had. Roughly 120 billion humans have lived their entire lives, birth to death, open their eyes for the first time, close them for their last. Countless trillions upon trillions of living creatures, the same thing. And yet, somehow, out of everything that has ever lived, you are the one experiencing this exact moment. Not something else, not someone else, not in another life, but this one. You probably never questioned it. You simply accepted that you're you. But stop for a second. Like, really think, why? Why are you seeing the universe through these eyes, through your consciousness, your life, your story? And if even one moment in the history of the entire universe ever had unfolded differently, would you even exist at all? Not just you as a human being, you as a person, or even the human race itself, but you, your conscious, your soul. What are the chances? What is the real possibility that you are in this moment right now? Think about how long ago in time the human race goes back. Your parents met, had you, but before then, their parents and their parents and their parents, all the way back to the very existence of life. It seems unfathomable that we are here today, unfathomable for our existence to even become. Just take it back, that chain, your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, stretch it back thousands of generations through wars, plagues, the ice age, extinctions. If even one person in that chain had made slightly different decision, right? One less stick in the fire, brought back one less crop home, taken a different path home, fallen ill 1 week earlier, or even never met the person they fell in love with, the big thing, right? You would not exist, not a different version of you, not an alternate you, nothing. There would be nothing of your conscience to have ever existed. It would be as if you'd never been possible in the first place, and that's only the beginning, because your family tree isn't where the story starts. It's not even where it begins. An infinite amount of years back to an infinite amount of years forward, time will continue. Your family isn't even the reason you exist. They're just the final chapter of a story that began infinite years before they were ever born. Because before there could be your parents, there was humanity, before humanity, mammals, before mammals, dinosaurs, before dinosaurs, life itself, and before life, there had to be a universe capable of creating it. Every asteroid that struck the Earth, every ice age, every evolutionary mutation, every mass extinction, lucky accident, impossibly unlikely event had to unfold in exactly the right way just for life to even exist. So, just how many things had to go right for you to even open your eyes today? At first, it sounds like an unreasonable, poetic question, something you would hear in a psychology class. But it's something we can actually at least begin to trace, not with imagination, but with reality. Let's begin with something like your parents, right? Because before you were you, two specific people had to meet out of billions of humans alive at the time, out of every possible city, every possible street, every possible moment. Your parents had to cross paths in the exact right way. Not one delay in traffic, a missed message, a slightly different decision on a random day. And that meeting never happened. If that meeting never happened, there is no you to talk about, but it doesn't just stop there. Just going back one generation, you go back another and then another, every step backwards multiplies that number. That low possibility turns into a high possibility that you shouldn't be here, that you should have disappeared. Not even disappeared, just never have existed to begin with, right? Your parents had to meet, then grandparents, and keep going. Stretch that pattern far enough back that you're no longer even looking at a family tree. You're looking at a branching explosion of chance stretching across centuries. Now, here's where it starts to feel less like history and more like physics. Scientists estimate that 120 billion humans have ever lived, every one of them the result of their own chain of perfect timing. But even that number is almost small compared to what came before, because if we zoom out further, the Earth itself has produced something almost incomprehensible over its history. Life here has likely involved trillions upon trillions of organisms, and possibly many more, depending on if you're counting microorganisms, insects, cells, cell life, every single thing that lived a life that never became yours. And yet somehow, the exact sequence of biology that led to you was preserved through all of it. Every extinction, every asteroid. Again, all of it had to happen in a way that still left room for a single uninterrupted thread that would eventually become you. But even that is not the beginning, because life itself only exists because Earth happened to become the right kind of place for it. And I'm not saying we never will, but it seems like the possibility of life being on any planet is so extremely low. In the grand scheme of things, yeah, we haven't been technologically developed like we are today for very long, but we're able to see and calculate planets so far out that it seems almost impossible that Earth even can hold life when there's so many other planets out there that can. But no, you happen to be in this moment after countless generations, countless organisms on this planet at the right distance from a star, with the perfect chemistry, perfect stability, perfect history of catastrophic events that somehow didn't end anything. And in a universe where the laws of physics are just precise enough for atoms to form and stars to ignite, for elements like carbon and oxygen to exist and combine, and for anything resembling complexity to ever be possible at all. And the question changes shape. It's no longer what are the chances you were born, it becomes what are the chances that a universe like this would ever produce a moment where it becomes aware of itself through you. And every step we've looked at still assumes something quietly in the background, that there is a single continuous you running through all of this. But if the universe is just matter moving through time, then at what exact point does that matter become you? Not your body, not your brain, but the feeling of being the one watching this right now. At what moment does electricity in a brain turn into experience? Why does any arrangement of atoms feel like something from the inside at all? And more importantly, why is there only ever one perspective here? One life being experienced, one point of view looking outward, not shared, not split, just singular. Because even if everything we've said is true, even if the odds of your exact biological existence are unimaginably small, there's still a deeper hidden truth underneath it. Something the numbers could never actually touch. The fact that right now there is a world and there's awareness of it, and somehow they are happening in the same place. So yeah, the question isn't just how unlikely your life is, it's something far deeper than that. If the universe can generate billions of observers, then why does it feel like there's only one here at a time? Why are you not experiencing multiple consciousnesses? How do you even know that everyone and everything around you is conscious too? You don't. So, what does it mean for every moment that you are not here to witness? Does the universe cease to exist, or do you just simply join another conscious out there? Or something even less fathomable? Maybe there is an eternal heaven, hell, some kind of afterlife. Or, yeah, maybe you will be placed right back at the start. Just atoms floating around in atoms, an infinite plane of nothing. Just waiting for that small chance something will happen in the right way for you to find another conscience.